Ready to go. What's happening?
It's awesome. Well, first off, what I wanted to do, since we might have a winner at the end of this today.
Oh, nice.
Maybe. Someone's chomping at the bits, dude. So I'm going to go ahead and do my sponsor thing at the beginning, because I'm hoping we can give something away by the end of this show.
For sure, dude.
Yeah. So, further ado, this is a Koloss guitar. It is made of aluminum, and it's got a maple neck, and we got some glow-in-the-dark inlays and just all kinds of stuff. It's pretty badass. I would tell you more about it, but I really think someone's got it in the bag. But, you know, anyways, this guitar is made in Japan. It's probably one of the last ones that came out of there before the corona hit. So obviously now I'm not infected because I've had it for about 2.5 weeks now. So y'all can put that to sleep. Yeah, y'all can put that to sleep. But so today's riddle for the day is going to be, okay, I am always hungry and will die if not fed, but whatever I touch will soon turn to red. Who's going to win it? All right. Anyways, well, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How's it going, my dude?
It's going pretty good, man. Just, you know, just relaxing a little bit. I feel like I should go sideways because you're sideways.
Yeah, I know. You got to go sideways. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it today, right? But yeah, dude, just been chilling at home, man. Making music at home.
Sideways.
Alert. Tell everyone.
Well, so what's been really happening, man? I mean, like, were y'all on the road or anything? Like, what kind of stopped for you when all this kind of happened?
Yeah, so we had just finished a European tour. We were going to tour in March, do a bit of Midwest. We're probably going to be in the Midwest right now. We're going to the Middle East. We're going to go to Bahrain and all kind of stuff. That all got halted. But yeah, just been working on music at home is all we could do now. But yeah, I had a shit ton of stuff planned for sure.
Are y'all able to kind of work together still, or y'all kind of separate, you know?
We got together before it got too hectic. We got together in the studio, just laid down some just demos, some ideas and stuff. But yeah, we still like connect digitally, but that's about it, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, so for those are the people that don't really know who you are, would you mind telling us who exactly you are?
My name is Me, otherwise known as Jaron. My last name is Marshall. Shout out to my parents for having that last name and giving it to me. But yeah, I play keyboards out here in Austin, Texas. I play with a couple bands. I work with a couple bands rather at Black Pumas and some other bands too that I record with and write with around town. And I do solo music as well. And yeah, that's about it under my own name. But yeah, that's what I do, and I make beats. I'm a producer as well.
I didn't even know that the whole producer thing. I knew you made beats.
Yeah, for sure.
Music. Like all the music that I've heard you do is amazing.
Oh,
so that's why I really want more or less wanted to talk to you, obviously, because I don't know, I met you at where did we meet? We met at Native.
Yeah, Native. Yes. That's right. That AMF thing.
Yeah. That's right.
For sure, dude. Yeah.
Well, so what's the plan? You know, like what have you been working on at the house? Are you just sitting around or kind of
hanging out, home studio? Yeah, dude. I always just work on tracks. Right now, I'm working on like library music. You know, stuff for like commercial placements and stuff. A couple of different opportunities came for that. So yeah, I'm just working on that right now. But you know, still writing with other songwriters, sending beats out to people. So I just been really connected, like in over my head with like 15 or 20 people, you know, that are just interested in working and just going after it. Yeah, but just doing that at home, you know. What can we do, you know?
Yeah, what can we do? I mean, you got any plans for after all this, or you just kind of wing it?
I know. Hopefully everything on the books still works out, right? That's the thing that I'm sure you're seeing too as a booker, just wondering about when can things happen again, like what's going to be played and everything.
I saw that y'all have those 4 shows on the books in May. And I'm like,
yeah, that was gonna be a big one, dude.
In May or anything.
I'm scared. Yeah. Right now we're thinking we're not doing anything until May. It's the general thought around, you know. But
yeah, so you're just like kind of just staying off the books.
Yeah, you never know though, because hopefully stuff stays, man. Because that's it's gonna be special, you know. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? What's
yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, like.
Mhm.
And so how long have you been in this band?
About a year now. Yeah.
About a year now. How long have they been together?
About 2 years. 2 years.
Did you come in after everything kind of started taking off, or when did you come in?
Well, I got in the band like a couple months before the album got released. So yeah, right when plays were being made, but it was still pretty chill. You know, we did some chill stuff, tours and stuff, and yeah. Then things started to happen more and more, and then we didn't realize exactly what was going on. You know, you're so close to it. So yeah, it's been cool. Yeah, I have a cat right here. You know, so
yeah. What?
A cat right here. You know.
Oh.
Check him out.
Oh dang! What's his name?
Thelonious.
Colonius?
Thelonious, like Thelonious Monk, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
My
That's
homie.
Cool. Well, I see you got the phones on, man. It kind of like makes me feel like maybe you should play. I'd love to hear you play.
I could play some beats maybe that I did or something, you know?
Okay.
But, I'm just talking on here.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes, exactly, through the headphones.
Right on. Okay.
Bluetooth is special, man. It's magical.
Damn, you went sideways on the phone. You got the damn phones in. Damn.
I know, dude. Out of control.
And the red cup. No. Well, that's cool, man.
Hydrated.
Well, so what has that been like to kind of, come into a band and not really know the direction it's going, realistically?
Yeah, it's just the homies, we worked on music together in the studio and it was super comfortable. So I feel like it just manifested its way outside the studio just in a proactive way, just getting out there and playing shows, so it just works, because it just feels like you're hanging out with friends,
Yeah, always. But I mean, it's a different, it's not the same, Life's a little different. You can be humble all you want to, but you've made some drastic moves, man. I mean, like, it's cool to see. It's cool to, like, especially you were saying a year ago. It's cool to see where it's come to. Like, your life has got to be completely different than it was. You know what I mean?
For sure, 100%. Career-wise, man, it's just an honor to be hanging out with people and it be that effortless. But it's still like monumental career-wise, for sure. I feel you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, how do you stay grounded during that? You know what I mean? Like, I've definitely, I haven't had any kind of like that, but I've definitely experienced some things, just doing all this stuff, and it's been a little weird. It's weird sometimes, just talking to regular people in a weird way, like, how do you kind of keep your head about you,
Yeah, man, it's all about, the people around you that, you just really hung out with all the time, no matter what your circumstance in the career way, financial, whatever it is. Just those people that always been there for you, just hanging out with them and remembering that they're still alive, you're remembering your parents and all that good stuff, what's really important. But yeah, beyond that, just always, in the career sense, just always wanting to push forward, man, just like always wanting to think of the next one. What's the next album? What's the next thing going to be, the next project, you always should think of that, so that's I guess how I don't really think about what's happening in the moment is what I would say. Yeah.
You just kind of just go with it, just kind of roll with the punches.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah,
that's cool. Are you part of the actual writing process, or you kind of sit in and give your 2 cents?
I've gotten into the process a bunch because I make beats. Me and Adrian make a lot of beats together for other ventures as well and other artists we work with. But also some of them just became song ideas and everything, something that we do live too. So I've inserted myself personally, and then also the band, like we we just jam, dude. Like, you know, like during soundtracks and shit, you know, just come up with ideas, you know. So that's been a big thing for the next album for sure, I would say.
What are your other projects like?
So, yeah, I just always write, you know, at home, man. I just make a variation of beats, you know. Some of them would work well, like in commercial background themes. Others could be songs for other artists, you know, that I actually proactively send out to other people I want to work with. So that's like my process. It just kind of splits up, you know, and I decide, like,
you got your job and then you got your...
Exactly, right, exactly. You know, because that's what's interesting about beat making. It's like a real hobby for me, you know. It's just fun, you know. It's like the fun side of it is not like doing like stagnant things, you know.
Yeah.
With any other job that you do with music.
Yeah, it gets old after a while.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so anything? Sorry, I'm getting messages over here. Anything you want to talk about, like specifically that you've kind of been going through yourself? I mean, I know people don't really like talking about themselves, but I mean, like, you know, that's kind of turn you in a new direction. Maybe like, how are you going through this? How are you getting through this shutdown? You know, like realistically, man, like this is for a lot of people, this is life ending. You know, seems like
it is. Yeah, it's very devastating what's happening, man. For sure. You know, I'm just at home right now with my girlfriend, and we're just hanging out. And luckily, like, I was able to have something saved and stuff, you know, for a little while and all that stuff. But yeah, man, it's just, the hearts go out to everyone, you know, because like all these venues and small businesses are like shutting down too, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know, like the ones that have been around. Are you from here too?
No, I'm from Louisiana, which is like having it really bad right now too, actually.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's one of the top states right now as far as cases go.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know. I wouldn't even heard.
I know, right? It's right there, dude. But yeah, out here in Austin is pretty crazy too. But what businesses closed down from here, you were saying?
Oh man, that's been a lot. Let's see. I heard something about. No, I haven't heard anything about actual closes, but I've heard about, like, somebody said something to me about Vegas. Somebody said something to me about Iron Cactus. I heard something about, like, just a couple, like, small companies that no one really knows about. But I mean, like, you know, people that, yeah, a lot of the homies that were like involved in this whole scene, you know, they were on their last leg doing South by, and you know, South by cost everybody thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, being clear, I'm sure, like, I don't know, I have no room to complain. I'm only negative $41, so I got no reason to complain right now. You know?
Right.
Because I know
South by is a big thing, you know, too, for getting income as well, you know, so you invest that up front. But yeah, it's like you get a lot of your year's salary.
Yeah, exactly. You're expecting you're expecting at least threefold, you know, back, you know, from your investor. But,
for sure.
But it's like anything, you know. I mean, I think I've always thought that the booking is like gambling. It's always been like that. The crapshoot every single time you book a show, and you never know what's going to happen. And if you don't do your part, then it doesn't work out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship, you know, between a lot of trust in each other. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of similar to what you're doing, really. I mean, like, you know, if you don't pull your weight, you're done too, right?
Exactly, dude. You always gotta keep that edge, you know. Always feel like you get replaced in anything you do, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So, are you married, or you got a girlfriend?
No. We've been together for like 4 or 5 years, you know.
So I asked the wrong question. You're like, don't ask questions in the room.
I know. If she heard that, dude, she would be like, "Oh my God, yeah, we could be married," you know. But
right. Yeah. Well, how's that going? I mean, you know, y'all get to spend all the time together now.
Exactly. You know, that's actually cool, you know, because I was touring quite a bit. It was like getting home, you know, having a couple of days and then having to go. So it's kind of sick to, like, you know, be able to hang out, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too happy, though, because it's not all peachy for a lot of people, you know. It's like a lot of domestic abuse cases and all kind of shit, dude. You know, people being stuck at home, man, you know, it's just so bad, you know, but yeah.
That's true, man. I never really think about that stuff. I've seen a couple of posts like that.
Right.
I didn't really
I saw an article. Yeah.
You know, like I grew up in a kind of a weird, you know, a lot of us did. So, you know, I don't know. I hear stuff like that, and I'm like, oh man, that sucks. But you know, it's life, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, life.
Yeah. But I mean, we're all here. You know, it all matters. It's all
it does, you know. And that's another thing too, in the optimistic level, man. I actually feel like it's going to be a boom afterwards. You know, I feel like a lot of people are going to just flourish afterwards completely. It's going to be the new Roaring 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Honestly, like I have been. So when this first thing, as soon as it happened, I was dating somebody, kind of, and it just wasn't working out. You know, like we're just two different people in a sort of way, or I don't really know. Like just wasn't going on, or I wasn't really dating. I just was seeing this person, and we were just both on the same level as far as in our mind. And then this happened, and it kind of made everything 10 times worse. And like what I realized is just like, man, that shit's stupid, dude. That shit's stupid. There's no reason to, like, you know, lose yourself over anything. And like, even this, man, like this is just another speed bump. Like it's no reason why anybody should be sitting at home, like, you know, feeling sorry for themselves. It's just really time to kind of maximize, man. I personally think this is a creative dream. You know, like
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time, man. Like this could be amazing for a lot of people if they really grab onto it.
Especially in the internet age too, because like I feel like I've seen a lot of brands just go into it effortlessly. You know, like I saw this guy Mike Dean. You know, he's a producer, hip hop producer mostly. He's going live with Moog synthesizers, and it was like just synthesizer live or whatever. And it's like they already like, you know, assimilate into this new world, you know, just going live for a business. And, you know, even you thought of this too, you know, because you were throwing like a shit ton of shows and you were like, I'm going to go live right now to reach the same people I was going to reach, you know.
Exactly,
so it's like, But people are adapting already.
It's different though, you know, like you're basically like, there's a lot of people that don't go live, you know, and there's a lot of people that don't give a shit about that. So you're rebuilding your brand in a sort of way.
I agree, right, exactly.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool though. You know, you get to talk to people in a different, like I'm getting to talk to you in a whole different way than I normally would. Like we would have probably never talked like this before, right?
No, exactly, dude, yeah. FaceTime is all the hype, but, you know, it's just okay. It's just okay.
No, it's not bad. No, it's not bad. Well, so,
not too shabby.
What's up with these beats you've been working on? I'd like to hear something maybe if you're down to show.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Be nice to see what's
Can you hear this? For sure, yeah. Golden age. But yeah, you know, a little taste.
Yeah.
So something like that is like real cinematic. So I feel like, you know, I already like put it to like some library things, you know, so it could like be used for whatever, you know. But it's also it also has this nice edge to it, dude. I like to hear someone play with it.
For sure. Well, so when you make beats, you send these out to people that like you're saying, you said commercial stuff. What is that about?
So I have buddies, you know, that just do it in different ways. Like some beats that me and Adrian do, for example, like he has a hookup with that, with one library. My homie Sean has another library that I work for directly just for my solo beats too. So yeah, just little connections like that. People that I know are into it. Yeah, you could just kind of submit your beats into that field as well, which is, it could be, very, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's syncing and licensing is like one of the main things, a musician should go for,
A lot of people don't mess with it though. Like, what's the deal with that? Can you explain a little bit about that? For somebody who doesn't know?
Yeah, for sure. If you don't know about it, it's just basically the way music gets played in other media, like film, TV, things of that nature, commercials. So, yeah, they just reach out to libraries that have a set amount of music already, and they're like, yo, we need a song that's cheery for this scene. Then they might have thought that little joint that I just played was cheery enough, so then they ask for it, and then they give royalties out to the musicians that who own the publishing for the songs and stuff. So that's really lucrative because there's money coming in the mailbox for you, like every week or every quarter rather. But yeah, just it's working for you when you're not working, basically. Right. So it's good to do things like that aren't necessarily gig related.
It's kind of like an online business.
What's that?
Like having an online business kind of works for itself, sort of way.
Exactly, for sure. So it's a great time to like try to re-evolve right now, because I'm trying to get into it more myself. Hopefully it could be lucrative.
I mean, like, how did you even get into that? Just literally, like, Adrian hooked you up with that? That wasn't something that you kind of stumbled into?
So I've been knowing about it, and I've been wanting it. And, like, honestly, I feel like if you really want something and you work for it, then you'll meet like-minded people and, like, it'll kind of...
You're like, I already expected this shit.
No, I know. It's all good.
Figure this out. I plugged my damn phone in because it's dying. Here we go. Mm-hmm. We're good now. All right, so yeah, okay. So you were saying it's lucrative for some people if they work for it. You can't just let it work for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Just wanting to like be interested in something, just always ask questions, always meeting people, like just to try to find out, how you could do it, just that sort of thing, just how you stumble into things, I would say.
Yeah. Do you still kind of play in like the DIY area, or do you kind of just do what you do now? I mean, have you?
Mm-hmm. No, I still for sure like some stuff is still underground. Like my solo project, playing like it live. Like playing the beats, playing like this like chill beat set, or like playing keys over the beats, like I do as well. So I feel like that's still in that DIY realm for sure. I would say.
How was that like?
I feel like that's. Mm-hmm.
Keep going. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
I was saying, what was it like? I guess in that. I mean, speaking on that, what was that like? Kind of opening up for a band that you've kind of been playing with. I mean, like that's got to be a whole different like thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun, and like I had never done anything like that before, So it's like, once I felt like I really had the blessing, and like it was just all a good vibe, I was just really happy and honored that, they would throw me a bone and they were super stoked for it, and then everyone was singing along to the songs, even though it's instrumental, just the melodies or whatever. Everyone just having fun, So that's the homies, So it felt fun on that micro level. Then on the macro level with the crowd and everything, yeah, they were super into it, dude. They were like super attentive, especially in Germany. It's like my favorite place to play. Yeah, everyone was just super into it, and yeah, it was just a good time, man. So I'm really happy they dug it. It feels good, I would say.
Life changing, right?
Yeah, it was super cool.
Bucket list.
Bucket list, a little checklist, To me, I always think of like the solo artist me, which I would say is the most underground DIY thing of it all. Then also me making beats, being a producer, and then all other groups. So it feels good to check one of those things out for sure. But yeah.
What the hell's going on with my phone, man? Sorry.
It's sideways, dude. That's why.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, anything you want to mention at all that's been, like on your brain that you want to talk to about with everybody or anything like that? Maybe that you haven't gotten a chance to really talk about?
Yeah, nothing I can really think of for me per se, because it's that weird thing of like of worrying about yourself too much. Seems weird right now because I feel like we have to worry about each other, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, just to that effect, I would just, send love to all the other musicians out there, because I know it's a tough time, man, and I know past versions of me that it would have just been like life-shattering, even with a couple of weeks of not working, whenever you just like really in the trenches, freelancing and like, and they add up, it's like, been there before, so it's like, yeah, it's just a scary time, man, so I'm just sending love to everyone, man. We'll get through it, and it's going to be even better than ever. We're going to be playing all our shows. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that.
Because everybody's been missing it for long. Don't you feel like people are just going to come, like, flooding out, I feel like, on a sort of way?
I agree, dude. I agree. Everyone's going to be so excited, man, to just, like, go back to your favorite X, Y, or Z, dude, and, like, just have a ball. It's going to be sick, dude.
Yeah, I'm super... I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just hoping hopefully it's all done by May, so I could try to sneak into that show that's sold out already.
I know, a lot of fun stuff planned on that, man.
Yeah, do you have stuff like you're planning on doing afterwards, possibly, if it all works out type of thing, or?
Yeah, some stuff, as you know, like, from above ground stuff, like, got rescheduled already, and, like, some of it didn't really get canceled. Only a little bit only actually got canceled, so it's just a good silver lining that maybe things will happen soon. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Anything you recommend anybody to kind of start working on or doing for themselves to kind of keep this shit under wraps so it's not so bad?
Yeah, I would just say the obvious, just practice social distancing for sure. Distancing. I can't talk right now. I'm so sorry, dude. But yeah, practice being apart from your brothers and sisters out here. And yeah, man, just follow the rules for sure, I would say. And just like, for the musicians, man, just financially, just try to diversify the shit, So, you know, be prepared for a rainy day, This is the rainy day right here. It's happening right here. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, man. I would like to hear some more of your stuff if you'd be willing to play it. Maybe.
Yeah, let's play something.
See how we're doing on time. This thing cuts off after an hour. Exactly. It's so stupid. But it gives me a way to stay on schedule. You know what I mean? It gives me a reason to kind of make it.
I know we need guidelines right now, dude.
Yeah, we really do. I mean, I needed guidelines before, but now this is giving me a reason. Oh, we still got 30 minutes. Yeah,
look at that.
Play some beats then.
Let's play this one, long intro. I used to be really big into piano when I was younger.
Good roads.
Yeah. Wait, what was that about piano?
I was saying, I love a good Rhodes, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So that's actually like a piano, but it's like super chorusy, the effect, you know? So it's like, it sounds out of key a little bit. Because actually, the technique I was thinking about, I was imagining like sampling myself, you know? So like I recorded like, you know, some stuff, you know, just to a track or whatever. But I purposely did some stuff like out of key, you know? Because like, think if you're sampling, you might like lose some of the timing or whatever, the key, the tuning of it too. So like, yeah, I just kind of did that and flipped it as though like it was a sample I found, but it actually was something I recorded. So yeah, that's why it sounds so dirty. But also that too. So
I like the sound. I mean, maybe I don't hear it, but you know, maybe I don't hear the out of tuneness. But I mean, man, I love the way that just a little a bright like, you know, like.
Yeah, dude, it's all about, to me, it's all about music that loops well, you know, so you can just, like, kind of forget, you know, about it. Just get lost in it forever.
Yeah. So, where did you, how did you discover keys, man? Have you always just been playing keyboard?
So, when I was 11 years old, I got into middle school band or whatever. We was just hanging out and stuff. I was really into it. And like my parents got me a keyboard for Christmas that year when I was like 11 or so, and yeah, I just started giving myself lessons and stuff, and like teaching myself a bit rather, and going to YouTube and shit, and yeah, just stayed into it until like when I was like 18 or so. I was in school, and then I switched my major over to music, you know, because I was just like, I got to do this shit, and yeah, I did jazz studies for a bit, and yeah. That's it. That's the story, you know?
That's the story. All right. Well,
but no, I started gigging after that, you know, actually pretty late, you know, 22 or 23 around Lafayette, Louisiana. Then I moved here to Austin, and yeah.
That was your first gig, 28, 22?
22, 23. No, like 22 years old, I was saying.
Oh.
Like outside gig, you know?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know, like I played like, you know, just around like classical shit and stuff like that, you know, jazz and stuff. But then I also played in church a bit too, you know, so just doing things like that.
I fucking felt that too. That's so weird.
But yeah, so just doing all that and then like actually jumping out into the world and like gigging at a bar or whatever with a rock band me and my friends made, you know, like 22 or whatever. So yeah.
What are your wait? So you have this solo project, then you do the Black Pumas. You have another project too, yes or no?
I have like several projects, several things that I write, you know, and like other outfits that I've had in the past for sure. I used to have a trio that was like mostly originals, and it was more on the side of like spiritual jazz, like just crazy, you know, Kamasi Washington's type stuff, you know. So yeah, so like I would do that, you know, under my own name, but trio like or whatever sometimes, and I started this band. Well, I wrote like helped write some of the album and like played keys on all of it. This band Nane, that's a cool band that's like pretty new out here in Austin. So we recorded the whole album and stuff, and yeah, I just got busy with other stuff, and then then yeah, so that right there was another one I was a part of. But I jammed with a bunch of people from Austin and wrote with a lot of cool people that's like doing something cool right now. So yeah. Just get around like that, but yeah.
Just keep it going, keep it flowing.
Keep it going, keep it flowing. That's what I always say, dude, actually.
Really?
I have that tattooed on my arm. Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
That's cool. I wanted to play one of these Puma songs so we can see you play.
The live versions, because I'm not in the studio versions.
Yeah, in the live versions. But I was going to ask you which one you think, which one you like the best, you know, for yourself.
Man, I like to do October 33 with a string quartet, dude. You heard that one yet?
Yeah, this one that's with the quartet, this official live session video with quartet.
Yeah, they came out like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, 3 days ago. Damn. Okay.
Look it up.
All right, I'm putting it on right now. All right, I'm gonna flip it over. And we're gonna listen to that.
Sick.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully it comes in well. I don't know how good the sound quality is. But, yeah.
Keep that ass. Fishing poles, get my gas. Niggas in my face, boy, buying a good bag. Funny ride that I
I love people.
I know, that was a dope beat. That was a bop right there.
It's the Black Pumas. October 33, I believe. Yep. In case anybody didn't know. The production's always so good. Like the sound's always great on all these
so hold you down. I know how long. Hold me now. Let me feel from my heart. What you don't do. I'm still
he basically made the instrumentals for some of the tunes, and then like they became songs. You know, it's like how he writes songs. You know, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
that was a fun one, dude. That was, what's that?
I was looking at the credits. I was just noticing that he just kind of does a lot of everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. But that was fun, dude. With the string quartet, man, it just sounded so great in there, man. It felt wonderful, you know. I could have shed a tear, you know.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. Is it felt really warm, you know, like walking into a room with couches on the walls and like green, you know.
Yeah, for sure. You know. A thin layer of fur on everything, you know, for some reason.
Yeah, man, I was like, I'm home.
You know, I'm home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, that's crazy. Like, you know, getting to play some music like that. That's stuff you just hear, you know, like, and you know, people don't normally play music like that. That's stuff you hear about, like, that's on the radio, maybe that your dad listened to, or that your mom or whoever, your grandmother.
Right.
It's cool. It's cool to.
It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It feels like timeless music, you know, just saying apart from it, you know. Just being fans of their music, you know, just beyond me, you know, and beyond the stuff that we've done. But yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, we got a little bit of time left, and then it's going to cut us off. So
I'm ready whenever, dude. Yeah, I can let you go.
No, it's time. No, man, it's been a great time. It's
dude.
Like for you to, if you want to plug yourself in any kind of way, talk about anything that's coming up, or
let's see. This is about it. You know, hanging out with my cats. You know, my jazz cats. But no, just making music. You know, at home, and just working out with people that I already know. People that don't know me, you know, just follow. You know, we might be able to work together too. So. That's about it right now. Just working with people at home. So yeah, that's my last. Yeah, check out the music on Bandcamp, JaronMarshall.bandcamp.com. I got music on there, the Gold Tapes Volume 1 and 2. Volume 3 is actually coming out pretty soon, actually. On Cascade Records, this is a cool instrumental record label. But yeah, check out Volumes 1 and 2 right now. And yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can buy it too if you want, but yeah, you don't have to buy it. But yeah,
I will whenever I get my more money in the bank.
Same, dude. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we got to do something sometime when all the gates open back up. Let's definitely link up and
for sure. Yeah, hit me up, my dude. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you're doing well. You look happy, and like the house looks clean.
Right?
So.
Look at that, right? But yeah, dude. Good talking to you again, man. I'll talk to you soon. Later, bro. All right. Later.
All right, everybody that's listening, we are about to give away a guitar. I didn't want to, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because, why the hell not? So, the answer to the riddles are sent to me somewhere. Damn it. Well, either way, the winner of this guitar has sent me all the answers, and he has been following, and he has shared the event, and he has tagged 3 people. He did all the rules. He followed all the rules. And the winner of the Koloss guitar is Mr. William Bradford, otherwise known as Billy King, otherwise known as Will Reynolds. Okay? So, take that to the bank, let him know, and we're gonna lead out with one of these Pumas songs just because they're so fucking great. I just can't get enough of them. I thought I had enough, but then I heard that one, and now I need more. So, here is Dirty Dirty. Y'all have a nice night. Love you.
All backgrounds to learn, to find their calling. And I'm home right now, and I'm gonna sing a few songs and have a little of you. I'm in the new year, and we gonna have a ball. We come on and gather around y'all and have a little of you.
Black Pumas. All right, let's see if we can wait for Will to come on here so we can tell in person. But it doesn't look like he's responding. So I might cut off of here and then come back so we can get him to come on and accept his prize. All right, love y'all. Thank you for watching.